Well, hey everybody, welcome to another Not Thursday. I hope you are all well. Alright, I'm going to show you one of my most favorite flashlights. You know I've done a lot of reviews here, but this is one that I've had one of for several months. It's the M2R Pro Warrior. I'm going to jump right down to the skinny and show you why, feature-wise, user interface, all that stuff, why it is one of my most favorite flashlights. Okay, so first off is the interface. Now you have two switches, tail cap and a side switch. You can operate the light from both. And we'll start out with the side switch first. If you press and hold, it brings you to moonlight. That's great. You can immediately get to that 1 lumen. Your light was on and you were at, say, the third setting, 65 lumens, you can press it back on and immediately go to that, or press and hold and go to moonlight. So that allows you, from the side switch, to get to 2 different settings. Now, tail cap switch, if you press it halfway, you get 250 lumens. If you press it all the way in, you get turbo. So between those combos, you can immediately get to 4 different lumen settings immediately. So with the tail cap switch, you have momentary, meaning you can lightly press it and let your finger off. Or press it in a bit harder and it stays on. So you've got 2 adjustment settings right from there. And myself being a huge fan of having a tail cap switch, one thing that always drives me crazy with a lot of them is they're not tail cap standable. But this is. So not only you get your tail cap switch, you can stand it, but it's also magnetic. So right there, that is great. You get all the features I would normally want with a flashlight. Magnetic, tail cap standable, and a tail cap switch. That's awesome. And one other feature that is not present on all tail cap side switch button lights is it actually has a lockout. Press and hold, that's it. It's locked out for both switches, see? You get that red? So I will get into the features and settings of the light, but this is the stuff that I find important of why I like it, that I want to get out in the beginning. Now, user interface is one thing, ergonomics is another. This knurling on the light is wonderful. It's got such a good feel to it and provides lots of grip. I find it to be better than most knurling on a lot of the flashlights I have. Secondly, the clip, it's not the tightest clip in the world, but it is very long. It's dual positionable, meaning you can clip it that way or you can clip it from this side, but a big plus is it's reversible. So you can set it up this way, which is the way I like it, so I can put it on a table and still have light on something, or you can flip it upside down, which allows you to run it deep pocket. So that's a great option there on its own. Alright, so we're going to get outside and show you some beam footage. And the one thing I want to point out about this light, if you've never seen one, which you probably have, it's been out for some time now, is it's a very concentrated beam. That is 1 lumen. I use that a lot. That and 15 lumens. But let's get outside, show you what this looks like. So at 1 lumen, you get 50 days runtime, but more importantly, that 1 lumen, because it's so focused, actually does a great job. I use it all the time. Most 1 lumen lights, you can't even see the ground if you pointed at it, but this actually does a really great job. Secondly is 15 lumens. Now, that goes back to the Maglite days, where a Maglite, I believe, was 14 lumens. This is 15 lumens, and you could survive with this flashlight for everyday use. It's actually quite remarkable, and I use it all the time. You get 130 hours runtime. Now, you jump up to 60 lumens, 40 hours runtime. That 60 lumens gets out there quite a bit. Those 3 are pretty much what I use most of the time with this light. Now, moving up to the next setting, that's the 250 lumens. It'll run 10 hours. That is the one you get either on your 4th step or the half press on the tail cap. So if you need to grab that light in a quick pinch, hit that tail cap, that's what you're going to see. You're going to get that 250 lumens. From the side switch, if you press up again, you are now at 750 lumens. It says it'll last 160 minutes. It steps down, you get 40 minutes usage. In my experience over the last few months, if you use the 750 lumens quite a bit and the lower settings below it, you will have to charge this light at least once a week. Moving up to the turbo, 1800 lumens, you get 4.5 minutes use. It is bright, it throws very far. You're going to have to charge your light every 2 or 3 days if you want to use that turbo, even intermittently. I use this light, like I said, for the last 4 months, and it eats up battery. But you get to those higher power settings, and if you notice the beam pattern, there's that concentrated throw way out there, but everything in the foreground is lit up very well. So it's interesting. It's almost like having 2 flashlights in one. You can see way out there, really bright, and then you can see everything almost down to your feet with the foreground being lit from it. So that's pretty interesting. And so with all those different power settings, and I use this all winter long as an EDC light, I found that if I use the 250, 60, 15, and 1 lumen settings, I could get about 2 weeks out of the flashlight before I had to charge it. So for an EDC light, that's not bad. You do get a good size 21700 battery. The magnetic charging is super easy. I bought some L-docks and I love them. You just throw the lights on there, they charge in an hour or two, you're ready to go. Grab it when you need it. So inside the box you get the owner's manual, you get a lanyard, you get the magnetic charging cable, which on this light is 2 amps, so it actually charges relatively fast. And you get the holster, which I must say is pretty decent, but I ended up fashioning my own for my own needs. But stock-wise, not bad. So personally, with all the flashlights that I own, it doesn't come down to what is actually the best. A lot of times it comes down to just what you like the most. And for me, this has been a staple because of its usability. I really like the flash. I like it so much that I actually made a Kydex sheath for it. I've committed to it. So that doesn't say volumes. I don't know what does. All right, we will see you soon. And until next time, enjoy your not Thursday.